Hello and welcome back to the channel. Okay, the last couple of days we did videos, or rather I did videos, on some historical black powder firearms. Now it would be impossible to do historical black powder firearms and not look at these guys. Now, right, when we think black powder, we think redcoats, standing in line, muzzle loading, the blue and the grey, all that kind of stuff, and that's all true. But smokeless powder didn't come along until 1886, which gave us plenty of time between then and now, when breech loading and metallic cartridges started being developed. Right, what this is a model 1873 Winchester. Now, this is not the first Winchester rifle, but it's definitely, I would have to say, probably the most famous one, because the marketing campaign that Winchester went with when they produced this and released this for sale was the gun that won the West. That's a big claim. So, yeah, so let's take a look at it. Right. This chambered. This is actually a blank firing replica. So chambered in 4440. That's what the original was chambered in. What 4440 means, it's caliber 44 and 40 grains of black powder, and it took 14 rounds in it. This is its tubular magazine underneath the barrel. It's a falling block lever action. So we just open that there. That's kind of like a safety mechanism, so you can't work the lever. And your round would feed through the block, bolt, push it in, and then hammer drops on the firing pin, and you're good to go. And then again, right, I'm not going to dry fire this too much, because as I said, it is a blank firing model, and if you keep dry firing these things, you will break the firing pins. So enough of that good stuff. Right, these were very, very significant. Now, this model here we see is what they call the saddle ring carbine. Has this saddle ring, which a lanyard could go on. Well, you could hang it from a lanyard that you either could hang from your horse, or put it into a holster on your horse, or just hang it from a lanyard from you. And it was there, it was accessible, and this was a rapid rate of fire for that time period. Now this one, we've all seen the westerns, right? We've all seen cowboys and Indians. This is a Colt 1873 single action army, or the Colt Peacemaker, if you like. This was what single action means. The trigger does one thing and one thing only. It drops the hammer, and that's all. You have to work the hammer yourself. Gotta pull back the hammer. What that does, it rotates the cylinder like so, and it loads by a loading gate there. I've spent cartridges in this already. You pull the half cock, so you can turn the cylinder, close it up. Right, so this is the model 1873, and this is a model 1873. What's so significant about 1873 that all this good stuff came around? Well, it's not that everybody got really, really bright and really brainy in 1872. No, it's a company called Smith & Wesson who held the patent on bore-through cylinders, and they held the patent on metallic cartridges. See, prior to that, cartridges were paper cartridges. Well, certainly in the US anyway, there were metallic cartridges in Europe and other places in the world, but in the US, Smith & Wesson held the patent on bore-through cylinders and on metallic cartridges. So the patent was up in 1873, so that's when everybody could come to the fore with their own designs with metallic cartridges. Loads like this through this is what they call the King's Patent loading gate. So they load one at a time in there, down the tubular magazine, and then 14 rounds of rapid fire, as quick as you could work the lever and pull the trigger. These, I think I mentioned earlier on, this is the saddle ring carbine. They came in a few different configurations or different sizes. The rifle was also popular with hunters. It had a heavy hexagonal barrel, had a longer magazine tube, so it could take more ammunition. That was very, very popular as well. The carbine, probably the most popular one. So thank you very much. Please like, please subscribe. Any comments, leave them down below, and I'll catch you again soon.